as firefighters work to hold the fire back from Mount Lemmon. For some, it's hard to hold back memories of the disastrous Aspen Fire that destroyed much of Summerhaven 17 years ago. 9 on your side, Craig Smith covered the Aspen Fire. He's live now near Mount Lemmon. Craig?
Right now, we're maybe a half mile from the base of Mount Lemmon. We came here to give you a good vantage point of the smoke plume from the Bighorn Fire as it works its way through the mountains. Now, Mount Lemmon is closed at the base. Firefighters, business owners, and residents can go up to prepare for the fire that may hit the mountain. And as they do, it's a good bet most know the history of the last major fire that swept through.
Just as today, it was mid-June when fire broke out in the mountains, burned a path across Mount Lemmon, and turned the quiet world of Summerhaven into ash. The Aspen Fire burned close to 85,000 acres of land and more than 300 homes and businesses. Ray Carroll is a justice of the peace now. As the Aspen Fire burned, he was a Pima County supervisor with Mount Lemmon as part of his district. He was on the mountain as the fire rolled through.
I did pray often that I wouldn't be airlifted out of there myself.
Jenny Zimmerman grew up on Mount Lemmon and sells real estate there now. Any new fire brings back memories of the Aspen.
It's horrible. It's scary. Anytime you see these huge plumes of smoke, your heart beats faster and you get scared.
Ray Carroll remembers debate after the fire over whether Summerhaven should rebuild with the chance fire could strike it again.
Well, it's just like things on the shoreline. They believe when people get back and rebuild after a hurricane on the shoreline, it's just Sisyphean labor. It's pushing a rock up a hill just to watch it roll down the other end.
But Carroll understands how important Summerhaven is to our area. The village did rebuild under Pima County building codes calling for fire-resistant construction like metal roofs. People in Summerhaven live by fire-wise precautions to give fire less vegetation to bring flames close to their homes. But Jenny Zimmerman knows people in Summerhaven can only prepare their own property, and it's a small island in an ocean of trees.
Summerhaven can only do what we can do. Our fire chief is up here, our fire department's up here, so we can protect our area. And obviously, working with Forest Service, they're our partners, doing what we can, but, we're limited on what we can actually do.
And again, Mount Lemmon is closed to the base except people who have business being up there, and it's serious business indeed. Firefighters, business owners prepping their businesses, and residents prepping their businesses as well. And when you get down to it, it makes sense that they don't want any spectators up there, and they don't want any people who may need to evacuate if that evacuation order comes. Reporting live, Craig Smith, KGUN 9 on your side.
Yeah, good.